What's up, everybody? It is Matt Modi with OddsJam, and for this video, talking Arizona versus Houston. So, according to KenPom, this is the best matchup in the Sweet 16. Houston is the second-ranked team according to KenPom, and Arizona is the third. So, these are the two of the three best teams in all of college basketball, according to just advanced analytics and rating. The Houston one is kind of interesting because they're only a 5 seed in the tournament, but they're, again, ranked the second best team in the entire nation. And the way Houston does it is just by being extremely well balanced. They're 10th on offense and they're 10th on defense. So depending on what they need to do, they can beat you in a variety of ways. And they've had a pretty impressive start to the NCAA tournament. Both their games have been blowouts. None of them have even been particularly close. This most recent game against Illinois, from pretty much from start to finish, just dominated Illinois, and they did that defensively. Illinois just couldn't score. They did a great job stopping Kofi Cockburn. So in terms of who's looked the best of all the teams left in the Sweet 16, Houston is probably number one in terms of just who's looked the best in their first two games. Arizona, on the other hand, despite being immensely talented, has really struggled in their first two games. Against Wright State, not that that game was really, the outcome was ever really in doubt, but they had 19 turnovers. They had, in their next game against TCU, they had 16, which makes 64 turnovers in their last four games. And against Houston, that's not going to fly. Houston, they produce a lot of turnovers as a defense. That's part of why they have such a good defensive rating. So if Arizona is loose with the ball, again, it's going to be trouble. And overall, Arizona, I mean, they borderline should have lost against TCU. They had the last second three to with about 10 seconds left to force overtime, but it was kind of funny. They almost won in overtime, and they also almost blew it. So they got some interesting calls from the refs, to say the least. I'm not necessarily saying that it was rigged, but they definitely had the more favorable calls. So if Arizona plays the way they did in the first two games, not only is Houston going to win, but they're going to win big. But the one huge advantage that Arizona has is size. Their big man had a huge game against TCU, and he's in line to have a huge game again against Houston, because as good as Houston is on defense, Arizona is just taller. So if they're able to take advantage of the size advantage that they have, that is how I see Arizona being able to win. But if you're just looking at recent performance and then also the way Houston plays defense versus the way Arizona plays offense, a little bit concerning about the Arizona side of it. So when we're looking at the odds here, money line, there really isn't a great bet here. I actually do think that Houston wins straight up. But there's no value on the money line. So the OddsJam perfect line prices them at plus 118, and we're not getting better odds than that anywhere. So on the Arizona side, there's a little bit of value on WinBet, DraftKings, and Caesars, but with the VIG removed, there's no plus EV play here. So I don't have anything on the money line. What I do have is a play on the point spread, and I absolutely love getting Houston. I love getting Houston plus 2.5. minus 110 on FanDuel. As you can see, the OddsJam perfect line prices that at minus 117. Prices the other side at plus 103, so that's only 14 cents in market width, which is load city worthy. And I also love that every other book prices this market at 2 or even 1.5, depending on some books. So the OddsJam perfect line prices this at 2, as does pretty much every other book. But I love the fact that we're getting it the half point higher. So again, not a huge deal, but over time, if you're consistently beating the closing line by a point or a half a point, it just dramatically increases your chances of the bet hitting. So I went ahead and put my bet on Houston plus 2.5. What I'm doing now is just adding it to my bet tracker. So as you can see, I've already locked the bet in. Now what I need to do is add it to my bet tracker. This is a feature that OddsJam offers for completely free. All you need to do is just sign up for an account. It doesn't cost you money. You don't have to put down a credit card or anything like that. It's completely free, and you get access to having all your bets tracked and getting analytics and insights into all that, which is great. So again, Houston plus 2.5, minus 110 on FanDuel is my favorite play. I didn't see anything on the total. If I had to guess, I'd probably say it goes under. But there's no plus EV play here, and I'm certainly not as confident in the total than I am on the point spread. So just to get a prediction out there, I'll take the under. And if you are going to take it, there's a little bit of value on getting it at under 146 on Barstool, BetRivers, and Unibet. But as far as official plays, I love Houston plus 2.5. And that's all I got for you. So would love to hear your thoughts on give me your feedback on your thoughts. And hit me up on Twitter. Hit me up in the comments of the video. Would also appreciate a like on the video. Subscribe to the OddsJam YouTube channel. But as far as this goes, that's all I got for you. So thanks for watching and have a good one.